Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we're probably going to be playing some Phantom Project. Now, I have absolutely no idea what this game's about. Like, I've seen a little bit about, like, the gameplay, in that you walk around and you look at things, and I read a bunch of reviews, or not a bunch, but I read some reviews. This was already like a pretty inexpensive game, and also it was on sale, so I just kind of picked it up because the reviews seemed promising. But yeah, I have no idea what the storyline is, what like the main gameplay loop is, if there is one, or if it's just kind of a linear story progression type game. I have no idea. I'm honestly kind of going into this as blind as I possibly could. But we'll just see. We'll see what happens. It might be a short game, it might be a long game. Some people were saying that they got stuck at some points, like there's certain enemies that were difficult. So who knows? I guess there's enemies, probably. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we don't get horribly maimed, and also hopefully it's not too creepy, because it did say that it was, at the beginning it had like a warning that said that it was an atmospheric game, and if you have a heart condition, it may be too anxiety inducing for you. So that's a good thing. It's a good sign to see at the start of a game, especially because I have a lot of anxiety already. So that's gonna be great. We're gonna see. It's very promising. You know, I like to see that because psychological horror, that's where I excel. That's where I like my horror to be. You know, if it doesn't make it so that I'm afraid to look in the mirror after watching it or playing whatever it is that is horror-esque, then it has done its job wrong. You know, I should be paranoid and terrified of everything going forward for like the rest of the day. So we'll see. We'll see if this has the desired effect. So we'll hit new game and just see what the heck is going on here. Oh, there's a difficulty. Oh, good. Not hard. People did say they got stuck, so hard would probably just be not so good. Also, I believe that this game is, I think from what I saw, it is not currently in development anymore, but as I said, the reviews were good enough and the game was cheap enough that I didn't really mind if it never got updated. As long as it's a halfway decent experience in and of itself, I'll be happy. So, normal, I guess. How dead are we? Are we all gonna die? What's gonna happen here? And I'm excited to see what the storyline is. All I know is that there's like a girl and she's in a building and it's dark. Uh, where's this building? What's it about? Yeah, there she is. There's the building, and there's the darkness. So you're all caught up, you know. But I have no idea what the storyline is gonna be about. Also, candles do not give off all that much warmth. She's really in dire straits right now, if that's... Did it make my controller vibrate? I think it did. That's kind of cool. It is controller integration. But that means I'm probably going to need to put my controller off somewhere that isn't directly on the table that my mic is on. Because that's going to be rumbling all... I might just unplug it. This does unplug, right? Yeah, it must. Yeah, she does not look like she's doing too hot. And I mean that quite literally. She looks very cold. All right. Good. We're cold, we're alone, we're scared, it's dark. This is a good start to any horror game, I must say. That's ominous. Oh, of course, the camera angle of the monster looking at you. It's probably my favorite. I wouldn't say it's a trope, but oh, there we go. All right, we're gone. We have been kidnapped. That is the real horror here. You know, I thought it was gonna be something supernatural. Nah, we're just getting put in the back of the van. Man, her eyes are doing like some crazy dilation. Like they are not supposed to do that. At least not that fast, right? We're in the game now though. I guess we can look at what this white van we're stuck in looks like. But yeah, human eyes, in case you didn't know, they have muscles, I believe, like tiny, tiny little muscles in the eyes that constrict, you know, do the stuff with the eyeballs and dilate them. The eyes are supposed to have like a very set rate of movement. I mean, they can dilate pretty fast, but not that fast. I wonder if it actually dilates based on if you're looking at light or not. I mean, look at that. It just goes whoop. That's weird. Anyways, I should stop. Where's is this the phone? No, that's a door. It is very dark. Ooh. It did say that I was very confused because I didn't know a whole lot about the game, and I looked at the controls settings, and it said like inventory and equipment and this, that, the other. I'm like, how in depth is this game? Like we have an inventory, we have an equipment panel. I thought I just was gonna walk around, read some notes, get jump scared, and then die. Like honestly, that's where I thought we were, but apparently there's equipment. That's oh. I guess here are. Okay, thank you. A letter. To whom it may concern, unravel whatever mysteries are discovered and survive. Whatever threats are encountered, pay attention to your surroundings and remember that both logic and imagination are key to solving puzzles and riddles. Be clever and find the solution, or be persistent and succeed through trial and error. Good luck. Well, I'm very good at trial and error, so. Contents, message, contents, fear, doors. Okay, why is the contents on the second page? I mean, I get. Also, why does a letter have contents? Like, this isn't like a freaking Bible or something where you need to go to the front of the book because you don't actually know where any of the books are, even though you've been going to church your entire life and you should probably know where freaking Matthew is, but you just don't. No, it's a letter. There's 4 pages. Fear. The bar in the bottom left corner indicates fear. Gray indicates the fear limit, while white indicates the fear amount. Faint occurs whenever the fear amount is higher than the fear limit. During an attack, the fear limit decreases and the fear amount increases. The fear amount also slowly increases when there's a threat and quickly decreases when there's no threat. The fear limit can be replenished by eating or there's food? Is it a survival game? I guess any horror game is kind of a survival game if you think about it, but in a different sense. Usually you don't have like food mechanics, but all right then. This is way more in depth than I was expecting. As I said, I was expecting a zany little short horror game where you get spooked a bit, but this is like that they are going all in on this. I am impressed. But let's see. Doors. I need to know about this. Yes. Doors are closed from the inside by looking outside, and closed from the outside by looking inside. Looking back affects the side where doors are closed since it switches the view to the opposite side. Okay. Is it just trying to explain that some doors are push doors and some doors are pull doors? Is that what it's saying? I have no idea. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to interpret that. And what's this? We got matches. I shouldn't play with this. Are you sure? I like playing with matches. You know, it's pretty fun. All right. Well, we got a light source, kinda. Toggle inventory. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So where am I? Who am I? When am I? Why am I? I hope they explain some things. I can peek. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, goodness. What's look? Let me just figure out. Oh, I need to hold it probably. Nope. Can I open it? No, it's because it's locked. That's why I can't look, probably. Alright, well. It is dark. I hope you guys can see, like, anything. Because, I mean, I can. Not more than, like, 2 feet in front of my face. But, oh, this opens. Oh, is this a... Is there an elevator here, or is this just an empty shaft? Either way, we're gonna jump in it. Oh. Okay. Well, can't go in there. Because, yeah, it is dark. Not, like, dark to the point that I can't see what I'm doing, because I like the lighting design. It actually really kind of sets the mood for what you're doing. Hi. Mousy? Is there a mousy around here? Was that a boo from freaking Luigi's Mansion? Do you hear that? It sounded almost exactly like the little laugh that they do. To all senior staff, in light of the recent incident, power cannot be fully restored to the ladies' wing. Advise all maids to gather their belongings and proceed to the hospital bedrooms immediately. You will be sharing bedrooms with the nurses until the wiremen have it all sorted out by the end of the week. Miss Carenza and her team are in charge of laundry duties, so hand her the key to the office as soon as she returns. Regards, Edna Windham. Oh, I right-clicked instead of, let's see. I think D? Yeah. P.S. Be mindful of the patients in the lower areas and tell the magpies to keep their gobs shut unless they fancy lying on cobblestones. What if I do? Okay, we got rooms. Delightful. Am I supposed to memorize this? Is this important at all to anything? There's more. It's all I do not have a good memory. I hope this game does not make me remember that. So upstairs or this way? Probably this way. I don't want to go upstairs. That's where the flickering light was. Yeah, upstairs is sounding pretty good right now. So we're gonna head on up there. Really anywhere that isn't that I would prefer. Thank you very much. Is shift run? Oh, it lagged a bit. Yeah, shift seems to be run. Can I get like a stronger candle? A bit of a stronger candle. Can I light these? Is it like Amnesia? Just light every candle along the way to help my sanity. Oh, I do not like the peeking. I do not. It's not that I don't like the mechanic of peeking. It's like I don't like the insinuation that I'll need to peek. You know? All right. It's been like 10 minutes. Let me just give my first thoughts. First of all, how the heck is this game not being actively developed right now? Because this, in the first 10 minutes, like, I don't understand the story at all, other than I think we're, like, in either a hospital or some kind of mental hospital. We're in a place where a lot of people are getting taken care of for some reason. And there was a ladies' ward, so I don't know. But story aside, so far this has like the creepiest and most kind of just off-putting atmosphere out of all the games that I played in a while. Already, just the creaking in the building that, you know, and the dim lighting and the silence. It's off-putting, and I like that. That is like exactly what the ambiance is supposed to be like. Uh, it also makes me realize why they were saying that people with heart conditions or like anxiety conditions maybe shouldn't play it, because it is getting my anxiety going like immediately, very very fast. Oh boy. But maybe it'll get easier once monsters show up, because usually if there's like a direct threat to my existence, things get less scary for me, because I can just run and then I can complain about how BS it was that it killed me, and then I could laugh about it, and then it's over. But if there's nothing happening, hello, housekeeping. Okay, no housekeeping. I just need to pretend that there's nothing in here, that I'm alone in this abandoned facility. Just totally gonna. Are any of these open? Nope. Just trying to enter all these people's rooms. Should I be looking through the peepholes on these? You think that's like a privacy breach or something if I'm just walking around peering at everyone's bedrooms? I think so, probably. Man, now I just kind of, oh, I like that too. You see, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause it anytime I have something I want to talk about, but just because I can pause it, and also I would hate to be sitting there admiring the atmosphere and talking about something, and then a monster come kill me, because then I'd probably lose my train of thought. But I really like how this window that's in front of us that you can't see doesn't have moonbeams coming in, but the other side of the building does. It's like a small detail, but it's something that I appreciate, because it actually gives you a sense of like where the moon is and where the lighting is coming from and all that. It's a nice detail. I mean, look at that. Not every game puts that kind of detail into it. That was just the shadow. I could have sworn I saw something moving on that door, but I think it was just the shadows. Well, we're just exploring right now. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. For a second, I thought that was actually going to open. Why am I more scared of it opening than of it staying closed? Why is that? I have a suggestion for this little girl. Can we just drop this candle, light the whole place on fire, and laugh and dance on the ashes? Is that an option here? Because this place is creepy, and we apparently got like kidnapped to. I mean, it looked like we were already here, honestly. So let me look at this, because here's where we are. I see. I see. So I think we're on the left side, because we've been seeing 200 numbered rooms. So we're somewhere over there. 300 rooms are over there. Who are we? What's my name? Am I? Let's see. If I could be any one of these individuals. Probably Grace Wolfie. I know it's pronounced Wolf, but that's probably the name I would choose. Except maybe Diane Clark, just because Isaac Clarke from like Dead Space. It might be cool. But really, any of these names. But I don't know who we are exactly. We'll Oh, escape doesn't bring me out. I have to right click. I kept trying to press escape. I'm like, why won't it let me leave? Man, is this really as bright as this candle can be? Alright, that's just, that's just the elevator. I don't think it does anything for us. Let's go upstairs again, I guess. Are the 300 rooms up another floor? That makes sense. I kind of assumed they were like across a hallway with how the map was laid out, but I guess that was just one floor on each part of the paper. So what am I looking for? Wait, let me see here. Because we have, let's see. Yeah, I can go between the papers like this. It said that I need logic and imagination. I probably have not enough of either. But transfer notice is talking about Miss Carenza. Is that does that mean I should go to Carenza's room? Because I saw over here Margaret Carenza, room 311. That's the only name that they explicitly mentioned that stood out to me. So let's go to room 311, I suppose. So that would be on kind of the far wall in the middle. So that's gonna be good. That's like this way or something. Man, I'm just gonna open it. If someone's gonna kill me, it's just do it and get it over with. I am really hesitant to talk about the game, honestly, because on one hand, everything I like about it, I also hate about it. Because everything I like about it makes it creepy, and everything I hate about it, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Interesting. Oh, I must have come up the other stairs. Oh, okay. Well, then it should be directly across the hall from here. Because it's like, that's kind of how it is with all horror games. It's like, I love how creepy it is, but I hate it for how creepy it is. And that's exactly the same. I heard something else. That was, oh gosh. Ah, those shadows. Every time I think that's something like coming out from around the corner to get me, but it's just a freaking shadow from my little candle. Why are the shadows so good in this game? It's just the tiny little details that are getting me, and nothing's even happened yet. All right, we're fine. We're here at Carenza's room. Hello. Oh, it's just pitch black. Oh, that's good. Let me in. I knew it. I'm a genius. Hello. Can I close this, please? Thank you. Uh-oh. Mirrors. My old enemy. Why did it say how unflattering? Okay, I can handle the jump scares. I can handle the mirrors, even though that made my heart jump into my throat. But if the ghost is also insulting me, come on. They're just sitting there just like, oh, that nightgown, it's like so last century. Like, come on, that is like really unflattering. It doesn't show off your curves, girl. Like, you need to get your wardrobe updated. It's like, come on, man. I'm trying my best here. I'm a little girl in like an insane institution or whatever this is. I don't have time to update my wardrobe. Please don't judge me. It turned out my light. Apparently I can read this though. That's that's good. I'm glad. All right, dear Freensign. Is that a way to spell Francine, or is that a completely different name? Who knows? I'll be off duty by the time you read this letter, and I can't hand the key to any of our dodgy sisters because of you know who. Voldemort? The woman reeks of evil, I tell you. I thought I'd give it to the old wind hag, but I reckon she'll just give me an earful or worse. Hand it to that villain. Anyhow, 'tis in our secret stash now, wink wink. I love when someone just writes wink wink. That's pretty great. By the way, do you recall that movie I was prattling on about? Well, my hunch was bang on, I dare say. The key actor shan't cast a shadow of a doubt till you witness the kerfuffle behind the scenes. I'm off. Cheers. Okay. My not an idiot sense, I know, I have one of those, it's surprising, is absolutely screaming at me that all these capitalized words probably have something to do with it. The key actor shan't Cast a shadow. To witness the kerfuffle behind the scenes. You know, nobody writes like that. Nobody does. But what does it mean? What? I'm picking up what you're putting down. There's key. They're talking about the key. This key probably. They were talking about a key, and now there's a key, and it's bang on. Cast a shadow behind the scenes. No idea what any of that means, but we have it now. That's good. Where in the Oh, is that us talking? Are we the ones? Is that like our internal monologue? The subtitles down there, because that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Use, E, use, use it. I press E and then it just has use, but I don't have my mouse to like click on use. I was gonna say, oh, maybe I need to like use it on the candle, but then I remembered, yeah, WASD doesn't move it. This is our first real puzzle. How do we use the matches to light the candle? Not right click, that's for sure. Because that pops up the use button, but once again, I can't click it. Right click gets rid of it. Left click puts use back up. E and left click seems to be the same. Q and right click seem to do the same thing, which is close the window. Can't like click and drag or E and drag. This is indeed a kerfuffle. Is it easier on a... Maybe on my controller I'll be able to figure it out. Nope. Oh no. Oh, I broke it. Oh no. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, I think because I had this open, so then I can't use the moving around, and then I went to the other thing and back, and it's not open. I still can't move around. I just press B and it. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, how do I controller I broke things. Controller does not help at all. Let me just press buttons. Buttons help. Because there's gotta be enter, delete, backspace. Is there a use button on a keyboard? Probably not. I don't think there is. Maybe I can't use it from here. Although why would there be a use button in here if I can't use it from here? Yeah, that's confusing. All right, we can light it just by clicking on that. Weird. All right. Well, we have learned how to relight our candle. And what the heck do we get out of this? We got this, I guess. I guess this is... So, I assume, based on how things have gone, that we have successfully passed the first puzzle. Because I guess this and this were the first puzzle, in that I was supposed to see Miss Carenza as a name, and then see that name on this list, and go there. So I guess that was the first puzzle, and I passed. Now, this is the second puzzle, and I think I've already failed. I mean, I've already figured out, I think, that the caps lock is trying to tell me a message. That seems rather obvious. But what does any of it mean? Because behind the scenes, cast a shadow. I mean, I could see being like a light-based puzzle. I do have shadows that I can cast. What does behind the scenes mean? And bang on kind of means, I guess, I guess it could be like in Luigi's Mansion where you go up to something, you wiggle it, and some coins come out. That's all I could think about with that. So I need to smack something around, cast a shadow behind the scenes, then I'll have the key. Let me look through this again. Yeah, yeah, our secret stash. That's pretty much all that I'm getting out of that. We'll just wander around a bit more and see if something comes up. Hello. Want me to cast a shadow on you? I'll do it. Nope. 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 I don't. Nope. Nope. I don't like that. I do like that. Don't get me wrong. But I don't like that. This game does well. How is this not like a full game by now? Because this is, as I said, it is creepier than most games I've seen lately. The Oh gosh. I know how to pick them, don't I? That is no good. In case it wasn't picked up very well on the stream, the door closed behind me. The door that I left open to Karenza's room. I don't think that. I don't. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm leaving. Leaving right now. Nope. Oh, okay. I'm in here now. What is that? Oh, that's just my breath. Okay. I thought I saw like mist over in some other part of the air. I see what it was talking about now. If you want to close a door. Oh no. Okay, yeah. You close it from the outside if you're wanting to stay outside. You close it from the inside if you're wanting to stay inside. That's what the doors part of the letter was talking about. I I get that now. If that's actually going to be a thing that's going to be a part of this, I don't know. I get the feeling this is going to have to be a short stream. Cuz you know how I have like a thing where switch view. Huh? Oh, I can switch to my other why? Why? I can't believe you've done this. Anyways, once again, as I said, I need to pause it to get my thoughts out because I'm going to get interrupted by change view prompt. Um, I have a thing where if I'm playing a horror game and it's a good horror game like this is, I end up getting like a anxiety meter, kind of like she has with the fear meter, and that just keeps going up. It never goes down. It just kind of keeps growing, and eventually I just start like hyperventilating. Like if it gets way too anxiety inducing, I end up overloading with horror juices. So not good. That's why usually when I play horror games that are actually like really spooky, you'll know if I'm getting scared by something because I can't play it for more than an hour. Like that is, and here it's only in half an hour, and I've been talking for most of it, and I'm already like, I'm shaking in my boots. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to at least hit an hour, but but yeesh, I don't like this one bit. This is rustling all the jimmies. Why are you open? Who left the door open? If this slams shut right in front of me, I'm going to kill somebody. And that somebody is hopefully going to be the person that did. Okay, I'll get a crouch tutorial. Oh, delightful. Let me just shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, sham. Shim. Shim, cherie. Hello? I'm just gonna stay crouched. Unless something's gonna, like, come kill me. I feel better down here. Okay, never mind. We're getting up. What's out here? Is this just the hallway? Yeah, probably. Who is it? Why do we have so many... Okay, why do we have so many pallets? This is like up 2 flights of stairs. Where do you get all these pallets from? Like, you know, I don't even know. How do you wheel these upstairs? So was this all just useless? Was this just a crouching tutorial? Or was there like this desk over here that was messed with? Is this like a hint as to where I'm supposed to go? Why do I keep hearing like radio sounds? I don't like any of this. Any and all of this. At least I know how to crouch. Can I climb up? I can. Oh, delightful. I didn't think I could, and now I'm scared. You know how dangerous this is, lady. Can you jump? Right. Hardcore parkour. Oh, space. Space does a behind me look. Oh, I don't like that either. Why am I up here? Somebody please tell me. I guess since they're on pallets, I'm supposed to move them to make me a way across. I didn't know I could do that, but all right. I'm actually glad that is very well set up a room, because I saw the stuff on pallets and kind of just assumed that it was not movable, that it was just kind of there as an environment thing, so I was looking for anything else I could do in the room. But being able to go up there makes it very clear what exactly the puzzle of this room is. So I like that. That is well designed, in that it even lets idiots know exactly what you're supposed to be doing here. So well, now I'm a little stuck, aren't I? Let's see if I can't grab you. Okay, and you're against the wall. And then... I don't know, can I push you so I can have a way out once I pull you? I like me a good puzzle game, even though I'm very not good puzzles usually, sometimes, but I do like them. What am I even trying to get to? What is the point of all this? Oh, up there. Oh no. Oh, don't put me in the fence. Don't make me do that. Anything but that. Oh, there's a vent on the ground. They definitely want me to go in the vents. Let's stop it with the creaking. Like seriously, guys. I think I need to move this. Then move those. Hopefully I can get around. Nope. Definitely can't. Oh, I can. Delightful. I am small. I can just squeeze through everywhere. Then we're gonna move this. I really thought we wouldn't be able to get through that, but that's good. That makes this a lot easier for me. Hopefully I think I can get out of there if I pull this all the way back here. Ugh. Okay, and then if I go over here, they are beeping. I keep hearing like radio noises, and I don't know why. I think that's one too far. Shush. 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 Shush with all your creaking. What's going on here? Alright, I how do we get across to that? Unless, wait, can we push these one further? If we can, then that makes life a lot easier. Because this one goes one further. To these both. Yes, it was just because I was behind it earlier. Alright, alright. I think that's good then, right? Shimmy through here. I mean, I guess, you know, we have something in our hand, but it's just funny how we crawl without, like, crawling. We just kind of shimmy-sham our way along the ground. Alright, well, this is going to be horrible. And I'm going to... Oh, you could step over that. Okay, I need to push that. I need to push that box one more backwards. And then we'll be good. Shimmy through here. Which one was it? It was the first one. You push you all the way back. Make sure you're pushed all the way back. Doink. Alright. That was the doink of good job, you did the puzzle, I think. So let's get up there. Get this show on the road. I do not like that this door is open. Every time I come over here, I'm like, man, I should close that. And then I don't. I really don't. I just... Alright. You know, this is breaking like every OSHA violation. Or OSHA law. It's not breaking the violations. You get what I'm saying. Alright. Is this chilly? Yeah. You said it. What's... Can't see up there. Okay, where am I? Where are we going? What am I standing on? Oh, little ladder, conveniently set up against that. Alright. But yeah, that was against like every OSHA law ever put in place. You are not supposed to walk across boxes. I know there was that like that trend for a while where people walked across like stacked up milk cartons or milk crates. But you're not supposed to do that. There's a reason why that was a trend, is because they all fall over. If you're trying to walk over these big stacked up boxes, I know she probably doesn't weigh that much, but come on. They even looked like kind of cardboard boxes, so those are not going to hold your weight very well, lady. You might want to rethink. You know, think to yourself, what would OSHA do? Where the heck am I? No one's inside. I sure hope there's no one inside. Thank you. Why look back? I'd rather not look back. I like to look forward. You know, I'm... Play. I don't like the look. Play what? Is it my mixtape? Crickets. What are you saying about my mixtape? It's fire. Come on. Here we got the... Interesting. Well, I'm gonna peek, even though I can't usually... Yep. I can see nothing. That is absolute pitch blackness if ever I saw it. I just open it. Oh. There's nothing. I can, like, spam the spacebar to go, whoa. That's... I'm just starting to, like, mess around with the controls at this point. It's, like, the only thing that's keeping me sane in the midst of all of this. Oh. Brain blast. Behind the scene. The key. Behind the scene. In a movie. Movie is in theater. That was theater. Behind the scene. I'm going behind the screen. This is where the key is. I mean, I would have been going over here anyways. I didn't even think about this until right now when I'm already here. But what were the other things here? Because yeah, cast a shadow, which I guess might just also be talking about the projector. But yeah, so we know we're going to get the key, and it's behind the scenes. That's where we are now. So bang on and cast a shadow are the two other hints here. Okay. Okay. What do I bang on? Attack. No, clicking does not attack. Boxes. Hmm. Maybe maybe it isn't here. It seemed like that would be, but I can't interact with anything. There's nothing. Oh, they actually have the ceiling nice and detailed. I like that. Even though you're not really gonna see it because it doesn't let you see it very easily. But I thought I was on to something there. Well, I don't see anything back here that one can bang on, nor a way to cast a shadow. Cast a shadow. Cast a shadow. Because we're behind the screen. Can I leave my candle here? No, space is definitely not it. I can crouch. I was thinking if I could like leave my candle here, it might cast a shadow on the screen and I could walk back around to the other room and see what it's trying to tell me or something, but huh. Witness the kerfuffle. I like that word. Kerfuffle's a good word. I thought I was on to something here. I thought this was it. And there was even a puzzle to get here. I wonder if I need something else to do what I need to do here. I should have explored other places more. Let's just keep looking around here. I didn't really check this entire auditorium or whatever it is. Power plug. Of course. Power plug. What do I do with this? Why did I just pull a plug out of the wall? I just collected, just like, this is a nice plug. I'm gonna carry this with me. Who knows when it'll come in handy? Like, it won't. When would it? This, like, wouldn't this be plugged into, like, a specific thing? Am I just, like, dragging the entire record player thing with me because I'm just holding the plug? I don't know. What does this do for me? Why do I have this? Well, we found something. That's for sure. Where do I plug in? Was that all I had to get over here? Was that the key? Cast a shadow. My shadow's on there. My shadow's huge. You know, if I was the monster here, I would be pretty terrifying, if I do say so myself. Because the hero would see my enormous shadow, and they'd go running. Even though I'm just like this little girl, and they don't have to be scared at all, but they would be. There's a mirror up there. Whatever that is. I don't like that. 'Tis a power socket. That it is. Thank you for noticing. Checked. 'Tis empty like my belly. Well, that's just sad. That is just depressing. Alright, well, I guess we get out of here, right? I mean, I thought this is where the thing would be, but all we got was a power socket. What the heck is that gonna do for me? I don't know. As I said, people did say they got stuck quite a bit. Not only on the monsters, but also on the places where they're just like, man, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. The game apparently, and evidently, does not give a lot of direction, which can be good. I mean, as of yet, I'm still hopeful and still very happy with the way the game is going. I mean, in there, I did think that that was where the key was going to be. And even though thus far it wasn't, it still gave me something. So, I entered a random room, I finished a random puzzle, and then it rewarded me with a power plug, which seems a bit nonsensical, but at the same time, it's like I got something from it. So even though that wasn't where the key was, as far as I can tell, it's at the very least progress. And so now maybe the next place I go will need a power plug, you know? So thus far, I don't think there's any issue with the progression of the story, but I'll have to keep watching and see if things just go horribly from here. If I get stuck for like 10 hours pretty soon, then yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, I'm bathroom. Okay, good. Good. I can't go in there. Everyone knows bathrooms in horror games. Can you cease and desist? Is that something? Is that something I should worry about? Is that like the sound the monster makes and I'm just ignoring it, thinking it's some random ambiance? Am I the idiot here? Am I gonna die? Probably. Who is it? Upper quarters. Hello? Are you going to kill me? Probably. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Um, what else do we have here? Bang on, key, cast a shadow behind the scenes. Now, it could be that all four of these are like clues to different items. It could be that behind the scenes was specifically talking about the movie area itself, and that bang on, key, and cast a shadow are all referencing other objects in other places. So maybe I have the behind the scenes, and that was the power plug. What that does for me. Oh. Let's just look at the rooms, I guess. Do any of these stand out to me? Any other names I should check out? Not really. Not specifically. No, they're just names. Why are some of them empty though? Does that maybe the emptiness of the rooms have significance? Although if nobody's living in the room, there's probably just nothing in there. I mean, I don't know why there would be anything in a room that is unoccupied. All maids that gather their belongings and proceed in the hospital bedrooms immediately. They'll be sharing bedrooms with the nurses. Keep their gobs shut. Logic and imagination. I do not have either nearly enough amount for this, evidently. Because we got Voldemort over here. I don't know who Voldemort is, but I guess they're great. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Just having key in all caps when they were just talking about a key, it just it just screams hint to me. But I guess I just need to shut up and keep exploring. I'm never gonna find anything if I'm, just standing around. Can you stop that? Is that actually something, or is that just random ambiance? I can never tell. The issue with creaking is that it can both be caused by a person or by nothing at all. So, which one is it? I don't know. Let's go back down to where we started, I guess. Just see what's happening. Maybe we could go down that creepy hallway. Maybe there's something down there. I almost forgot that that existed. But given what's upstairs, and especially that mirror demon, I'm fairly confident that going down there is probably not nearly as scary as where I've been. So let's head that direction. Hi, statue. I don't like you. No offense. You're probably a lovely individual. Probably. You also look a lot like me for some reason. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Am I the ghost? No. No. Just no. When the horror game tells you shift to run, what it's actually saying is Alt F4 to close the game. Because you're about to get scared. I don't like that. I don't like that. Out of all the things, I mean, to be fair, every time it's shown something like Alt to change view, press space to look behind you, all of those were oddly threatening, and nothing happened to kill me at those. It's just shift to run is like the quintessential you are about to die, press this button, you idiot. You know? And that there's like a visceral reaction when I see a game say shift to run. It's like I don't like that. I don't like it. We're probably gonna die. Brace yourselves. We are dead. Hello? Should I be running? I don't need to turn around and press space. I need to remember that. I keep manually turning my view. Oh, the kitchen. Can I be Chica? Going into the kitchen and getting myself a snack? I've still never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I need to do that someday. That's like a lot of horror games that I could play. Why is this one chair pulled out? Secrets? Nope. Secrets. I know how to crouch. I'm a genius. Because I've been upstairs. What did this do for me? Is this just a hiding spot? Yeah. Okay. I thought that was something. But I think that's just a hiding spot. Which... Okay, what the heck is that noise? And I am going towards you because I hate you and I want to know what the heck you are. I'm not scared anymore. What movie? What even is that? Wasn't that Home Alone? It like bursts out the door and is like, I'm not scared anymore, and then immediately gets terrified. Pretty sure. Living room. I like the clock sounds. They terrify me. Oh, and there's a door that's open. If you close, I'm gonna slap you silly. Alright, thank you. Interact quickly. Why? I appreciate. Okay, let me get it out of the way. Game, I appreciate you telling me the controls. But I would also appreciate having a tutorial So you stop just popping them up at times that seem most threatening. Okay? Put them up at times that are non-threatening, please. At times where it's like maybe there's a teddy bear and it says shift click to hug the teddy bear quickly, like something like that. Something nice. Not, oh, you just walked into a dark, scary room and you don't know what's in here. But we're gonna tell you how to interact with things quickly. Because you'll need it. Like, no. Just no. Interact quickly. 'Tis just windy. I think it is not 'tis just windy. I think it is 'tis just I am going to die. Stop, 'tis not plug. I have a plug. Let me plug. Examine. How do I? 'Tis a power socket. You're right about that, lady. Use. Oh, okay. Stop. Why am I stopping it? Probably start it. Turn it on. The screen isn't working. It's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Am I? Alright, so that's definitely plugged in. I think. Yeah, I can see the power cord there. The TV, as I said, it's always something. Why? Just hit it. Hit it a few times. Percussive maintenance. Just get it. Smack it silly until it turns on. Alright, so I guess that is something. We figured out where a power plug goes. What is with this chessboard? Is this a chessboard? What is this? I don't know. I think there's way too many spaces. Is this like advanced chess? You have like 10 times the number of pieces? That'd actually be kind of cool. Alright, come at me, you wee scrub. Why are you closing doors on me? I don't appreciate it, alright? We don't cotton to people who close door. Interesting. Around here. What is that, a box of chocolates? What is that? Jewelry box? Turn around. What is that? I don't know. It's a red box and I can't interact with it, so screw me, I guess. Hi. Oh, this is this door. Hi. Wait, is this door? This is this door. How's the statue doing? Who? I closed the elevator. Thank you very much. I did not leave that open. Just in case you didn't remember. Who opened the elevator? Hello? Oh, elevator's actually here. Oh, well, that's delightful. Can I grab? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh! Is that how old elevators worked? Is that why you had to have like an elevator man, you know, who sits there and like mans the elevator? You know, the elevator man, the man who mans the elevator? That guy? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm used to like the comforting, you know, you get into the elevator and you press a button and the door closes and you're all safe and enclosed and then it starts moving. I like that. But when it's just open and it just moves because you pull the lever, I don't like that. That's not comforting. Where am I? I also don't like those sounds. I also do not like the... Let's just head down. Let's head to the bottom. Where does this take us? Oh, we only go to the ground floor. That's where we already were. Doesn't let us go to the basement, which I am incredibly grateful for. Like, you don't even know. I didn't want to go to the basement. I did not. That is the place I want to go the least. Like, exactly 0 in wanting to go there. Anything on this table? No. Anything down this eerie, creepy hallway with an open door? Oh, yeah, we're back here, aren't we? Yeah, over there. That's where the camera, the clock was. Basement. Ah, bye. Maybe someday we're going there. The laundry room. Okay. Man. Okay. I've barely gotten into this game, I think. I figured some things out, but for now, my creepiness meter is like 70% full. I could probably go a little bit longer, but I feel like we're getting to the point that there's gonna be something big that happens. And I don't want my creepiness meter to make it so that I leave right in the middle of that. Hopefully this all saved. I don't know when the save points are. Does it just save all the time? Maybe I should wait for something to happen just to know that it's saved. That's my plan. I wanna be done very soon here, because this is freaking me out. Nothing's even happened yet. My brain is just absolutely tearing itself apart with just the creepiness of the atmosphere here. But yeah, isn't this where we started? In here? Why did I... Oh, I didn't close it. It said this is like a different room. Okay. Saving. Oh, delightful. It's saved. We're in the safe spot. I can now go and cry. So, I don't know. Very short stream today. I'm sorry, but I did not expect that. I did not. Like, that was... Out of all of the horror games I have played lately, very creepy. Very, very creepy. And I think nothing happening made it even creepier. It's just all suspense. But tomorrow, I have now figured out what I am to be dreading, preparing for. So next time, we can get into it and really die inside. And next I'll try to go for an hour and a half, if at all possible, because oh boy. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Sorry I can't play horror games for longer than an hour. This is just a very spooky setting. Okay, thanks for being here. Goodbye.